Hello, friends and neighbors, and welcome to stop number 3 of the Alabama Bass Trail South Division here on beautiful Logan Martin Lake. Miss Kay, the first time we were here for the ABT 100 this year was a little bit colder, a little bit different weather and water conditions than we're facing today. We got some low water, but some warm weather for these 225 teams.
You know, and it's good to see the warm weather, and I mean, the wind is not blowing 30 to 40 miles an hour like it has all week. A lot of rain, a lot of wind this week. It's going to be interesting to see how Logan Martin responds and how these anglers adjust. 225 teams signed up for this event last fall in hopes of getting their chance at that $15,000. We're going to get out on the lake right now for the Academy Sports and Outdoors first cast.
Run down the lake. That damn
Welcome to the Alabama Bass Trail, stop number 3 of the South Division on Logan Martin Lake. And I put the boat in this morning. It says 60 degrees on the water temp, and that's always something that you look for on Logan Martin because that means seawalls, that means good topwater bites, that means bedfish, except for there's gonna be a challenge today. And if you look behind me, you can see how low the water is. I believe Miss Kay said it's around 4 feet low. So those spawning flats that you can see right there, shells, pebble rock on a seawall, that's not gonna be as big of a player today as it has been in the past and as you expect it to be on Logan Martin when the birds are chirping like this and the water temp is 60 degrees. So let's go out and see how these guys attack a Logan Martin full of challenges today.
Well, welcome to my first team of the day, Josh Chappell, Paul Davis, and listen, they're getting with it in a big way this morning. Didn't make a very far run, and they've already got a limit in the box they estimate for 12 pounds, so that's what we were joking about. That'll get the blood flowing. They said that usually doesn't happen to them. Fishing a little current break point, looks like, and yeah, they said it got hot and heavy pretty fast for these boys. What's y'all's take on these fish, like how they react with the water low like this? Because, you know, they want to be up there, I know, doing their thing. And I know on the Tennessee River where I'm from, it kind of makes them a little hesitant, but is it the same way here? Are y'all going to target spawning fish today, or are they even trying to do that with the water low?
There's some on the bed.
They're spawning a little bit? Hooked up. There we go. Hooked up. We are right. They're letting us hang right with them. There we go.
Thank you, Luke. Here we are. We quickly have gone to work this morning in Choccolocco Creek with Mark McKegg and Tim Hurst. They are definitely getting to work. They've got 2 fish in the box. They'll probably catch another one here pretty soon. So we made a really short run this morning. Foggy a little bit, you know, got a little fog on the water, a little smoke on the water this morning. So beautiful morning here at Lake Logan Martin. Talked to these guys at takeoff. I said, hey, where are you guys going? They said, we're gonna make a quick little stop and then we're gonna make a long run. So didn't expect them to stop here, honestly. I had made plans just to kind of come in here and just kind of sit and just kind of see who shows up in this area. A couple boats have already made a run past us already, headed to the back of the creek. But we're sitting here right here at the mouth of Choccolocco Creek.
This portion of the Alabama Bass Trail is brought to you by Phoenix Boats, Landers McClarty Chevrolet, McGraw-Webb Chevrolet, and by Academy Sports and Outdoors.
In 2009, it all started with this 721 Pro XP and a passion to build the best fishing platform in design, performance, and construction for all of our customers. Through the years, motors have changed. Electronics have changed, but the passion to build the best bass boat possible has not changed. Everyone at Phoenix believes we got it right the first time.
Here at Landers McClarty Chevrolet, it's time to pick your offer on a new Chevy Silverado 1500. That's right, pick the offer that's best for you. Choose rates as low as 2.9% for 72 months, or how about up to $12,000 off all Silverados? They have the best selection in years with over 500 pre-owned vehicles available. Big store, big on savings, and big on customer service. Visit LandersMcClartyChevrolet.com.
Big banks only care about one thing: ROI.
So when it comes to your small business, you can expect a big no. At AmFirst, we don't just invest in your business, we invest in you and your goals. With great rates on loans, lines of credit to help you grow, and business checking accounts. Because at AmFirst, business is personal.
She grew up fast. Will she remember these times and continue the tradition? You better believe it. Tell a new fish story with Garmin.
Luke Young gonna let us weigh it. Oh my god. Oh my god. What in the... Yes! Look at that one. Boom!
Dude, that's a... Is that a clam? Oh my god, it is. That is the biggest freshwater clam I've ever seen in my life. I guess we're found a shell bed.
Taking that. Mitt? Huh?
Get rid of blue.
Stop number 3 of the Alabama Bass Trail South here at Logan Martin. Josh Chappell, Paul Davis, one of those teams that we say their names a lot, whether it's the podcast, whether it's on the weigh-in stage. These guys are always in the mix. They've already got a limit this morning. They're estimating around 12 plus pounds. Right when we pulled up, we saw them get to cull. We've seen them catch several more that wouldn't help, so they're definitely on a deal. The fish are biting out here on the Coosa River this morning.
We've seen them bounce around all morning. They staged on a little spot. This is where several boats started. They staged on a spot waiting on these two guys to get out of here. As soon as those guys left, they pulled right up and caught a fish within just a few minutes. So that shows what a ton of experience these guys have on the lake. You know, they're doing something a little different because those first two guys did not catch a fish right here.
We're currently on boat 113. Clay Harris and Joe Williams. Got no fish in the box at this point. We're just kind of working our way back a little bit. We got ourselves a fish catch.
So y'all got 5, but you said they're not big?
I got about 10 pounds.
About 10 pounds. Yeah. So how many of them have been caught scoping? All of them?
Pretty much all of them.
And y'all have caught them both tournaments this year. I've caught them scoping. And that's
a mix, for sure. Martin was all swim baits and stuff like that. But yeah, Jordan was definitely all scoping.
Yeah. Haha. Oh. Oh. Side snagged her. Side snagged her.
Maybe we can beat that one.
Yeah, I'm on CJ Knight, Anthony Goggins, second place in our ABT South Division Angler of the Year race right now. Coosa River Hammers, as we all know, and they're both dragging. We're dragging Carolina rigs way out off a point, not anywhere near the bank or these boat docks that you can see in the background. But these guys are always in contention. There's no doubt about it. We were actually talking, you know, they like to, you know, fishing against these guys, around these guys over the years, they really do like to go up the river. And Brenton and I were just talking about this as we were easing in here. Seeing them way out off a point kind of tells you with the water level and then the current situation. Oh, Goggins just missed one right there. But they do have a limit. They've got a small limit in the boat, 8 pounds. They're not happy with it at all, but certainly a start. Hooked up. That's a good one. Hooked up. CJ Knight hooked up right here, and it's a good one on a spinning pole. It looks like a good one. These spots will fool you sometimes, but they got the net out. Goggins on the net. It didn't go anywhere when he set the hook, I know that. Here we go. Bringing it right to the camera like a pro. Love it. CJ Knight. Not ready yet. It's a nice fish. There we go. Good one.
This segment of the Alabama Bass Trail is sponsored by Rapala, VMC, Crush City, and TH Marine.
Y'all know what's better than one biscuit? 2 biscuits. Take your pick of 2 handmade biscuits for just $5.55. Choose between the sausage, egg, and cheese or bacon, egg, and cheese biscuits. Ain't gotta be a math whiz to see this deal. Jack's, all about the South.
Here at Lanners McClarty Chevrolet, it's time to pick your offer on a new Chevy Silverado 1500. That's right, pick the offer that's best for you. Choose rates as low as 2.9% for 72 months, or how about up to $12,000 off all Silverados? They have the best selection in years with over 500 pre-owned vehicles available. Big store, big on savings, and big on customer service. Visit LannersMcClartyChevrolet.com.
We're a big old Southern family here, so we know how to cook. We're doing chicken sandwiches the Southern way. There's our new blackened chicken sandwich, smothered cheesy bacon, and classic Southern fried. Try them today, only at Jack's.
Big. What's the spot doing back here?
See that one?
That's a good one.
Good one?
Yeah. Is it? Big one. Pretty decent. Go. Oop, oop. Easy does it. Let's go. There we go. That's what we like to see. Job.
Largemouth.
What's it? A lost largemouth. He said that water's low. I'm gonna hang out here. A largemouth.
Hybrids out here.
For Knight and Goggins right there. They said they hope we brought them luck. Are we good luck? Can you call us good luck on live? Okay, there we go. Look at me asking, shameless plug I'm looking for.
I told you he was gonna bring me some good luck.
There we go. Just be glad it's not Darian. He doesn't bring anybody luck. Everybody just tries to run him off. Another great coal. Oh, no, he threw the coal. He threw the coal floating in the water, not the...
I'm one less coal tag down.
Hey, we got that, by the way. Got so CJ got so excited he tossed the coil float and not the bass.
The cool thing about doing the cameras is, and what we do, is you get to see how guys fish in different spots. We've been in the same creek all day. This, we just pulled up on, I believe, boat number 201. I haven't asked them yet, but they're fishing the same exact spot that we started on. That's Carlisle and Hubbard. And they're fishing the same exact spot we started on. And that's the same spot that Mark McKegg fished for an hour. They're fishing a little differently. They're a little bit further off of the kind of same exact spot, but in the very general area. It's just cool to see how many different boats fish the exact same thing throughout a day.
Yes, sir. We put this bird in the wind and made a run down here to the dam to catch up with the Godwin brothers, who are currently sitting fourth in points, 28 points out of the lead, guys. Tell me you got a limit, right?
Got a small limit.
Got a small limit.
Keep losing the big ones.
Keep losing the big ones. Well, guys, y'all are definitely around the big ones. That's a good sign.
Yeah, we lost a few this morning that we would have liked to have had. They're just, they're biting weird for some reason. We caught most of the bites we've had in practice, and they seem to be short striking this morning. Have to rig up a ferry one to try to...
That's what I was about to say. It looks like we're going to go a little lighter here. You think that temperature overnight affected them any?
It did something to them because we caught a lot of fish yesterday right off the bat.
Y'all got them?
We got 4 pretty good ones.
Heck yeah!
One little one we need to get rid of.
So we got a limit then.
Yeah.
Okay.
We had a good start this morning.
All shallow like this?
Yeah, really all right on these here.
Okay, well we're gonna stay out here and watch y'all a little bit back out here.
Yeah, these two have been the money docks, but
okay.
We've hit them pretty hard too, so I don't know.
Oh, another one. Another one. Doubled up. Doubled up. Oh, the one-arm whirly-wind. The whirly-whirl. He just threw that. Oh, no, he didn't. Left hand is the fish he just caught. Right hand is the net. Partner's coming in. Lifts him up. Scoops him in. Another 1.25 pounds. I mean, a small one, but hey. Still splashing. They're just leaving the fish in the water. You see that? The fish is still in the net and it's unhooked. It's just hanging out in the net right now. Holy smokes. Right now we're watching what could have been a rules violation, and these guys are masters. Hey, I'm not gonna lie. I would have got DQ'd right here. If that's the reason, I've got to ask these guys, I would have got DQ'd right there. But they doubled up. If they have a limit in the boat, if they would have put both those fish, that would have been 7 fish in the boat at the same time. All right, so Ms. Kay's saying that they have to cull before that 7th one gets here. If the man in the green shirt realized that in lifetime and did not put that fish in the boat for that reason, I've got mad props to that man. So here's my question. When we pulled up over there, we saw you caught one in the front and then he caught one right behind you, but he left that fish in the net hanging in the water. What was the reason?
That was number 7.
Okay.
We only have 6 in the boat.
Okay.
We did that a bunch of times down at Martin.
Really?
Yeah, a bunch of, like 5 times we did that at Lake Martin. But
wow.
The Alabama Bass Trail, brought to you by Garmin, Power Pole, Big Bite Baits, FishAlabama.org, and AmFirst.
In the relentless pursuit of domination on the water, one name stands above the rest. TH Marine's Atlas Jackplate. The power behind champions since 2007. The driving force that propels you to victory. More winners choose Atlas. For the fisherman who demands the best, Atlas delivers. Because every move counts. More winners choose Atlas.
Research and development is more than just time in the shop for us. It's time out here. sweating the details, making boats that work as well in the real world as they do on paper. From our R&D team to our anglers on the water, we have the knowledge and passion to build you the finest fishing platform in the world.
Some things ain't worth keeping. Yesterday's traditions, today's adventures, tomorrow's memories. Now that's something worth keeping. Fish Alabama and find your keeper.
For more information, visit fishalabama.org.
The best fishing spots hook your heart and reel you back again and again and again. Whether the bucket mouths are biting or the tall tails are flowing, it's always a good time. Anyone, anywhere can get fishing for less. Have fun out there.
Chris Rutland and Kobe Carden, another 5 bass limit. These boys are always a threat on the Coosa River. We're going to have a new leader. Imagine that. Rutland and Carden, 1471, going to take the lead.
It went good. I mean, we first stop, Kobe caught a 3-pounder. Second stop, caught a 3-pounder. Had a limit pretty quick, and then it got kind of slow. And then last 2 hours, man, it was crazy. These fish are biting so good right now. I wish we were still out there.
Yeah.
We got a bag coming up right here. I spent my first part of my morning, instead of having, enjoying a morning coffee, I got to spend it with you boys, absolutely smacking bass. Josh Chappell, Paul Davis, they're going to take the lead right now with 1952.
Let's just talk a little bit about the fishing.
It was good early, and then we kind of hit a lull, and then got back on them later in the day. Made a couple of calls and just called up all day.
Said you caught one just last stop?
Yeah, pretty much last stop. I practiced in a little area and caught 2 3-pounders in practice, and went in there and he caught another 3-pounder. So just kind of happened right.
Mark McKegg and Tim Hurst absolutely fixing to rocket your way to second place on the Pro Guide leaderboard with 16:05. We've done this a couple times.
Yeah, we have. Thankfully enough, we've had some fortune in this trail, but we knew we didn't have near enough today. We figured it would take 18 or 19 pounds. We've caught them all day long. We caught them on our first stop to our last stop. I mean, we called in the last 30 minutes one of our smaller ones. It's just I bet we caught 40 or 50 fish today.
Jason Tomlin, Justin Foster, great bag of fish. Is fixing to put them second place on the Pro Guide leaderboard with 1690.
Y'all being one of the later flights, did that help you out?
One fish it did. We caught most of them early, though. Yeah.
Mr. Terry Tucker and Jeremy Green, and I mean trouble for the top 5. 19 even going to come up just shy of that 1952.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just proud to have what we have. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? We're after the points. We got to get to that final championship, and that's what gold is right there.
Right. You're frustrated. Did you have any big bites that came off or anything that could have done different today, or did y'all fish clean?
No, we fished clean all day. I'm just a sore loser, and I feel like if you don't feel that way, then you don't need to be out here. But I hate second more than anything. But today went well. We caught all the big fish that bit, so we think. But we didn't lose any important fish that we know of. Today went well, and it is what it is.
All right, stop number 3 of the Alabama Bass Trail South Division here at Logan Martin is in the books. And these guys right here with 1952, Josh Chappell and Paul Davis, we saw them on live, get things started off on fire this morning, and they kept it going all the way to hoist the trophies and all the money today.
You know, first-time winners on the Alabama Bass Trail, which is really cool. They had their first limit within an hour of blast off, so great way to start the day. How do you keep it, you know, kind of contained and finish the day? That's pretty awesome.
And I'm really shocked that this is your first win, and I know it's the first of many, many more to come. One of your mentors, one of your buddies, Mark McKegg, the Alabama legend, said on stage that there's more to come, and he was super excited for you guys. So how's it feel? First ever win, and to do it on the home pond.
Incredible.
Yeah, we've come close a lot of times.
The closest loss in ABT history.
Right here?
No, Lake Martin.
No, Lake Martin.
Lake Martin. Less than an ounce. Wasn't it? Yeah, something like that.
It was pretty cool.
Now you got 25,000 more reasons with contingency money and the 15,000 from the ABT and our great sponsors. You got $25,000 for winning on the home pond on a beautiful Saturday. How did the low water levels affect you guys? I know we've had a lot of crazy weather changes, but I feel like the water level really impacted most anglers. How were y'all able to overcome that?
The water level we actually prefer it lower. Okay. It keeps the fish not as spread out. When they bring the water level up, they'll flood into the pockets and stuff, and you can't pinpoint them. But usually when we do well here, it's either way after the spawn when they get offshore or pre-spawn like we focused on today.
Well, y'all certainly figured out the puzzle. It was a great event, a great way. We're at that middle point in that season here, the hump day event, as you call it, that third event. The points are going to start to take shape in that Angler of the Year race. Top 75 are going to go to the championship at Lay Lake. But next, we move on to Wheeler Lake and the Alabama Bass Trail North.
67,000 acres on that Tennessee River. Big old largemouth, big smallies. I'm ready.
We'll see y'all in Decatur, Alabama.